possible tying run. Here's the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Chopped on the ground over to first. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's fouled away. Rosario at third with 2 away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make. Brad Brach has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Adam Eaton digging in next, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brach: 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw will not be in time to get Eaton. It's a bunt single.
The batter, number 40, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. On the move is Eaton. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with a hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Aaron Barrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hit hard to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. And now pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Barrett is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well met.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Runners off for second, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ahmed Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Gomes moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
The Nats have been rolling pretty much since day one of the season. Heidi, give us the inside scoop.
Matt, most consider this a team to watch coming into the season, and they have not disappointed. Their dominance in the first half of this season has their fan base all fired up, but the clubhouse sentiment is that they still have not reached their full potential. If that's true, and if they do manage to take it up another notch in the second half, look out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and the next at bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a double steal try here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Zimmerman in foul ground, one out. So up steps Ozzie Albies, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Behind 0-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Career numbers against Will Harris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits to. Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Victor Robles is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. Well, I guess you can't win every one of these, guys.
Yeah, it's a rare loss for a team that's been pretty dominant through the first half of their schedule. They've been making it look so easy. I just wonder if they can sustain this level of success through the rest of the summer.
Hey, look, guys, it's a tall task to ask them to keep this up the whole season. But with what we've seen so far, I'm not betting against this team by any means. Matty, it's never too early to make a move if you know this is the...
Now batting, JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone.
Stepping up now, Luke Maile, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Dyson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So one away here with the bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. He's got it. A nice play there. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
You're going.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Realmuto's running, and a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up JT Realmuto. From the belt, the pitch, and a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Maile takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. His past history with Keone Kela. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. One out, nobody on. To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. So today didn't go the way he wanted it to at the plate. Kind of a pedestrian debut with his new team.
Yeah, it wasn't his finest hour with the bat, but he should have plenty of opportunities down the stretch to make an impact.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Right side. Gloved by Kendrick. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His career line with Doolittle. He's 1 for 4. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Back up the middle. Turner gloves it. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 2-1. So striding in, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The first baseman,
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. The tag, and he's out at the plate. 1. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch if he stays as sharp as he was before.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brad Miller was sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man. Line to the right side. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more. The 0-1 pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. This is foul right side. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Yadier Molina will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And he takes a look at strike three called. And that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Thomas, a native of Tennessee. He was a fifth-round pick during the 2014. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece. We've got a good game going here between two clubs that seem to be for real this year.
Pat, this is a nice test for both teams, both of whom, as you said, figure to be in the race as the season unfolds. Learning how to win close games like this one against quality opponents is crucial to a championship campaign. So this game could give us a glimpse of how each of these teams might respond in a big game series. Situation.
He pulls this one into right. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
The batter number 14.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box, JT Realmuto. 3 runs already home, and a potential 4th standing at third base. High chopper to third. And there are 2 away now. Carter Kieboom digs in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking at his career totals, Cabrera has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Victor Robles will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on. On and 2 out here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Chris Stavinsky takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Astros 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Third base.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone. From the stretch.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Doolittle waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this will be fouled away. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Reddick brings in, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. George Springer the next to hit.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
popped him up. Castro is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 41.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Here now is Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that'll get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So here's Starlin Castro. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. His career line with Doolittle. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw gets him 2 down.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0.
2-0.
2-1 to count. Daniel Hudson has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Again, another foul ball. 2-2. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Trying to pick things up where we left off. That's Drupal Cabrera. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded softly to the right. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Zimmerman
takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove. And if the Nationals decide to pinch hit here, there you get a look at what remains on their bench to choose from. Kurt Suzuki will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. This is flared out towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. Still tied 7-7. Javi Guerra takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And there's out number 2. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. And Meaton digging in next. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Juan Soto. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Popped up. Bregman is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and we are going. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Aledmus Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. This one's down to third. Taken there by Cabrera. And that's the second out. Here's George Springer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Miles Straw stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. Austin Pruitt takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman,
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Cabrera.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Here's Michael Brantley. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Eaton, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. 1-0, here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
Austin Voth trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. 2 left for the Astros. This remains a 7-all tie. Kyle Tucker remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Liner towards second. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move them into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in now, Trey Turner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Adam Eaton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Tucker. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, Will Harris takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. 1 away. Dustin Garneau will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
Fouled away. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
1-1.
Down and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
1-2.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now in the box, Miles Straw. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. He's set. The 0-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Count remains at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Roberto Ozuna enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in, Eric Thames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty. One. Oh, got him to swing at it. Shoes on that one. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Starlin Castro.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Grounded to the right. Castro's able to get there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Comes set. The 0-1. To short, hit hard. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. On to the bottom of the 14th. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. Altuve has it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
First baseman.
Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Here comes Brantley, but this will land untouched. The 0-2.
1-2.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and it's fouled away.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now a pitch skied out to center field for Adam Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Tucker. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to Ryan Presley gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Yan Gomes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here now is Trey Turner. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second time. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's set. The 0-1. This is line to left. Tucker is there to make the catch, and that means Steven Strasburg has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now here it comes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lifted into center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care.
Belted high and deep into right center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Starlin Castro. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2. There goes the runner, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least. He's set. Here it comes. Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Liner towards second. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Gurriel behind the ball and two strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases. Joe Smith will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. At the plate now, Steven Strasburg. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets foul. The 0-1. Pops this one up. Gurriel over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Throw will come in quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and deep too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, Altuve. It's there. He got him. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Gene Segura.
From the belt, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Stays alive, still 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. But this is speared by the first baseman. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit down the third baseline. Cabrera's up with it. Kendrick on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46.
Last half of the 7th here. In now is Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey. 0-2.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 9.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. He's set and the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Thames has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Kendrick.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Next. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Now pitching for Washington.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That's wide, 2-0. Harper, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Asdrubal.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Robertson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trey Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 7, Trey Turner.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 8.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Will Harris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom of the 8th. If he didn't surrender that one there, this would be a tie game. Be that as it may, they may have some momentum now. We'll see what they can do with it.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Another try at 2-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
One of the keys.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble. The Nationals are perched at the top of their division, and with the trade deadline just around the corner and the pennant race beginning to take shape, I'm sure they're looking to put some distance between themselves and their pursuers.
Well, no doubt they are happy sitting in the catbird seat with a lot of baseball left to be played, but they can't afford to get complacent. So, yes, they need to press on and see if they can create a little separation between themselves and the rest of the pack.
Victor Robles digging in now. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 3. And a big pitch coming here late, so will step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen will have plenty of room as he makes the riding in Michael Taylor as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 0-1. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Last strike now for the Nats. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
Digging in, Victor Robles, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left side. Camargo's got it over to Albies. On to first, it's a double play as they're... So next up will be Freddie Freeman. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's a .333 hitter. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. And this is going to be the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Castro's got it. Throw won't get him. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far. That right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Freeman, the runner at second with one away. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pitch popped up. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Markakis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead.
And he will get there as he had to cover. Chris Martin will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Soto will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Michael Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the 1st out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Barehanded. What a play. Ready now, Howie Kendrick, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way, lifted in the air to right field. Acuna on the move, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Jurickson Profar is in the lineup after they beat the clock to acquire him just. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Find the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding forward now, Ryan Zimmerman, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hang on, right
and
there.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Jurickson Profar digs in next. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to Freeman, a double play. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Popped him up. Profar is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of. Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
Come on, big guy.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Today didn't go the way he wanted it to at the plate. Kind of a pedestrian debut with his new team.
Yeah, it wasn't his finest hour with the bat, but he should have plenty of opportunities down the stretch to make an impact.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. But it's offline. He scores. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the end. Sean Armstrong's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Leading off for Washington.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it. On to 1st, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. In now, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He doubled his last time through.
Zimmerman.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score. First pitch on its way.
For the Orioles.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Waved at and missed as he took something off there.